taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback. Back in the NFL for the first time since 2016, it's Colin Kaepernick.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 80 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
This is the tight end, Fant. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
At the 39-yard line.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10. This defense very accustomed to trying to stop Melvin Gordon. It's the same division, the AFC West, but a different uniform for Gordon, spending 5 years with the Chargers before joining these Broncos in the offseason. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there. And that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Kaepernick on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Jeudy. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
The ball carrier.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Melvin Gordon on the carry.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Fix the score. Broncos 3, Chiefs nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Here comes Patrick Mahomes leading out the defending champions. And Patrick Mahomes, of course, the Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
He was brought down by Alexander Johnson.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes, a quick slant to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14.
The numbers for Hill a week ago. 6 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins.
Mahomes pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
It's a gain of
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Kansas City.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Damian Williams was dinged up a little bit in 2019, and Kansas City brought in LaShawn McCoy to supplement him. But when healthy, Damian Williams is a terrific back. Excellent speed, low center of gravity to make people miss. And how about the longest run in the league in 2019? 91 yards against the Vikings in Week 9. Many thought he was going to get caught, but he used the scoreboard in the stadium to make sure that no one was behind him as he carried it all the way to the end zone.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, He's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
For the field goal, a 43-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
That is the game at 3-3.
So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and we get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
Get some nice top spin on the
a little bit.
I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. Gets it to Gordon. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to Bill.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Holding offense.
We can't have that.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Kaepernick to throw again. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
Again, it's Kaepernick. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
A 36-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Hey, baby, you can't put the front.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Gordon, the ball
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
there on the stop. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
And still yet to find the end zone.
Chiefs 3.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 27.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 36.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Mahomes pass.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Mahomes pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
On the play. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Completes it to Hardman. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
But it brings up.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Butker's kick here is good.
The kick is good.
And that will tie things up at 6-6.
6-6.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
And Melvin Gordon leading Denver's offense back out. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Got a man open. It's Sutton.
Kaepernick's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run it here with Gordon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. This is the tight end fan. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. On 1st down, Kaepernick. He completes this to Sutton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A 3rd field goal of the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact. contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Nicole Hartman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he's got it to Williams. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Williams on the carry. Brought down at the 35.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Down Kansas City.
Mahomes now on 1st down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
Mahomes pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Nicole Hartman.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
Mahomes firing complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards, the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Well, this is caught by Williams. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Then he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. It's Hill, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
A 25-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. KJ Hamler returning it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So nothing separating these two teams as we head to the break all square. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Gordon. That's good for a Denver.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice gain there for a 1st down.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. And the kicker fest continues. He's been good, though. Knocked through 4 of them now.
If you're the kickers for these two teams, you know what you're doing next week in practice? You're walking besides that, you're walking in all the meeting rooms saying, you love us now, don't you? Now you love us because you need us, because that's all we've seen. Kickers scoring all the points.
KC's offense ready to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
In the regular season, Damian Williams was really much more of a runner than he was a pass catcher. He only caught 30 passes in 2019, but there he picks up a first down on that catch. But remember, in the postseason, he knew how to expand his game. The last 2 seasons, 4 touchdown catches in the playoffs, including the huge one that put the Chiefs ahead for good in Super Bowl 54.
44-yard line.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
2nd and 9.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
An 8-yard pickup.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Mahomes pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes completes that one to Watkins, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And again, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Mahomes pass.
Not much there, only a yard.
Kelsey.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They try the left side here with Williams, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
No touchdowns, but field goals, field goals, field goals. Another one. He's now hit 4, and that's all we've seen. Kickers.
You know, the points on the board still count. Doesn't matter how they're scored, right? And we give these guys a ton of grief, don't we? Are they real players? They're real players when you need those points on the board, aren't they? And that's what we've seen in this game.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Open man here is Hamilton. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Tackle made.
The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Melvin Gordon.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
5.
Now Kaepernick sets up the screen to Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Kaepernick again. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the 3rd-year running back, Philip Lindsay. And a short gain down to about the 33. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
2 yards on the pickup. in 2nd and 8.
Another run by Lindsey. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. A 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick going underneath for Gordon. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Broncos 1st down.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie. And it's up and good.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players and somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10.
They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
To Nicole Hardman.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak, on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Right at the line of
the rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Gordon on the carry.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Derek Nottie on
a solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Melvin Gordon
might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon, and he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Ball carrier.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Gets the score. Broncos 20.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often. But you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 10. 1:52 to play. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Now that's staying ahead of the chain.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And it's complete to Kelsey. Mahomes 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Kelsey imposing his will. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. It's Williams on the catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Kansas City.
Now Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards to pick up there. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount.